Okay, so here we are, 30 days in, 1 month from when the DJI OSMO Pocket was released. So let's go through it, the good, the bad and the ugly. We may as well start with the best feature, and the best feature is that it can be used as a selfie cam. With the face tracking, you can pretty much move around wherever you want, and it's going to keep a track of you. And it might even see the DJI flagship store behind me as I'm walking through Causeway Bay. So it's definitely probably one of the best features, and if that's something you do regularly, I reckon it's a feature which most people will buy it for. Note of caution though, you will have to mount it and put it on a stick, because face tracking is nowhere near as good when you're doing it at arm's length, beyond arm's length. So that will bring us to one of the bad. Standard photography is definitely not the strong point of the OSMO Pocket. Sure, you can take some good photos, but with the small screen size, you can't easily check to see if your photos are in focus or capture the image you thought you were getting. So for the best results, just use your phone. Motion time lapse, on the other hand, are super easy to set up. The results are great, and overall it's just a pleasure to use for this sort of image. This is probably the second best, if not the best feature on the OSMO Pocket. They can't focus autofocus, so you're going to get some crisp, clear memories from using this DJI OSMO Pocket, and then you're going to find that your images are out of focus, and because of, once again, the small screen size, you couldn't tell at the time. Now, I don't understand how badly it can be out of focus when it's tracking a person, but for God's sake, DJI, please fix this.
Oh my god! I'm scared! Oh my god!
And the first bad is the fucking accessories. Come on guys, get your shit together. You can't get some plastic accessories made in the time that it takes to make the electronic device? Really? And while we're on the accessories, why the fuck do we need so many? Why can't you incorporate a normal mount on your camera? Why can't you have advanced features on the camera? Why do we have to mount it to a phone? Why do I need a bag to carry around a pocket-sized fucking camera? Anyway, let's move on. One of the strong points is the stabilization while mounted. So if you can see in these images, the camera itself is moving around a huge amount. It's not mounted firmly. It's just on a strap from my bag. But look at the image quality down on the left-hand side. It is, I would say, almost perfect. With the amount of movement I'm getting out of that camera, I would expect to see, and I did expect to see, a lot of camera shake. So here we are, walking down a long hallway, so you can get a better idea of how still the image is. I do notice up here a little bit that the electronics image stabilization, just about here, put things out a little bit of alignment. But and here I have sped up the speed 2 times to highlight the movement, and as you can see, other than the gait from my walk, it is super stable. The accessories. They cost 30% of the OSMO Pocket. This is how they kept the price down. They just didn't give us what should have been included. So we've got all these accessories, yet they don't work together. And the axis on the control wheel is only one axis. Please Then there's a wireless module. Wait, 2018 and no wireless? And look how frigging big it is. So, the verdict? What do I really think? It's not all bad. It's actually a great little camera. The image quality is fantastic. The autofocus is bad. The ease of use, the image stability, the face tracking, the compact size versus the autofocus, which is horrible but will be fixed, I'm sure. The total package cost when you include the accessories that you need, the cost of the accessories, and frankly it is really too small. A little bit bigger and they could have included all these parts that should have been there. So overall it's still a great little camera and well worth buying.